Hi, fellow vapers around the world. It's Joe the Village Vapor here, coming at you from Ireland, and gonna show you the Argus mod today, the Argus GT, by Voopoo. So open up the box, and we get a nice. I'll have a look around the box first. Yeah, horrible nicotine sign. Nice picture of the Argus then. The following warning applies when the product is used with nicotine containing e-liquids. That's fair enough, I suppose. There you have some max 160 watt power, fire fast and accurate, extremely. It's a bit replaceable. It's a dual lighting 650. There's some specs there if you want to see. It comes with the Argus GT device, obviously your P&P pod tank 2mm. You get a 0.2 coil and a 0.15 coil. You get Type-C charging cable, which is great, and a user manual of authenticity code. Don't smoke if you've got a big belly, or don't vape if you've got a big belly, and some sites which not really that big into, but put that to one side. And it comes in this lovely, I think this is really nicely presented, a lovely kind of nice, good solid plastic box, which is nice. Voopoo on the front. I think that was a nice touch by Voopoo, and just clips open it up, and whoa, you get your user manual, and you get your, I actually had the Type-C cables here, which is brilliant, quicker, but I always advise, to use an external battery charger if you can. And then you get the device itself, which is it's a lovely device, the blue denim, it's got this gene chip in it, which I'll talk about in a while. But yeah, I'm loving the blue denim, and even the branding, actually, the Argus, it's subtle, I think, it's not over the top. And the pod looks really good. And they're called P&P, but the great thing is, I'm going to show you, is you can actually pull your pod out, and you can, sorry, that's a bit, I have actually been using this, that's a small bit moist in there. That was me messing around cleaning stuff earlier. So yeah, as you can see, you get your connections in there, and your magnets as well. A couple of fairly decent, strong magnets. Just clips in, magnet sucks it in. So yeah, don't know where to start really with this one, but like I say, really liking the style of it and that, and yeah, have a look at the pod. What I was gonna say, the great thing about this device is actually you can unscrew the base for the pod with your 510, and you have just your normal 510. You can put any tank you want, and I'll just quickly show you. Like, for example, I've got the mini blotto here, and I'll just quickly put it on, screw it on for you. Yeah, that's the Argus with the mini blotto on it, which is you can't really go no more than a 24mm, or else you're gonna have a bit of overhang there, which is gonna spoil the look of it a bit. But I think that blotto looks really well on it, I actually used it on it, it performs well, But yeah, take that off anyway, because it's not about the blotter really. The bogan done a good job though, so we'll stick this back in. So yeah, it's nice, good threading on the 510 kit. Just gonna, oh by the way, yeah, you get a couple of coils with it. You get a 0.2 coil, which I think is good for 12 to 8 to 12 watts, I think it is, or something like that. And you get another pod, I actually got another couple. These are 0.3. I actually used the 0.2, which went up to 40 watts. These are 0.3. And I don't know whether you can see it there. Max it's a direct lung, you know, 12 to 40 watts. So yeah, 2 coils did actually come with it. And the only thing I was a bit disappointed with, there was no extra pod, you know, but as a separate purchase, just move them out of the way. Yeah, as a separate purchase, I excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. As a separate purchase, where is it? It's here somewhere. Yeah, I've just cleaned it out. I picked up another, a nice bigger pod, yeah. So that's still a little bit moist. Picked up, it's full, I think it's 4.5, yeah. So just see that's the 2mm pod. And that's your 4.5mm pod, which I'm going to demonstrate to you in a minute. So they both look well on it. The 2mm, I actually think the 2mm looks better, but you know, like the juice capacity on this is handier. And yeah, I'll show you how to put a coil in. So yeah, by the way, yeah, you have your Joule 18650. And something clever in a minute I'm going to show you is the smart. It's got a smart stealth chip in it. As getting it dirty, or oily, should I say? It's got a smart chip in it, which is handy. Stops you from burning your coils out. I'm going to show you that now. So what I'm going to do is sort these coils out. I'm actually going to put one of the, I can get these buggers out, one of these 0. What did I say? 0 point, what are these again? So bloody hard on it. I need glasses, you know. But yeah, you get the pod. Yeah, this is there we go, 0.3, 32 to 40 watts. So it's a nice direct lung and simple to put your pod in. We're going to actually use the bigger pod to put your pod in. All you do is basically just first of all gonna give it a prime. I'm using some. Yeah, I'm going to use some of this. It's lovely lemon custard cream by Cafe Vapor. Really nice stuff. So just give the coil a quick prime and just put a little couple of drops on there. And give it a couple of drops on there and go all the way around and just give it a nice generous drop. It just saves your coil, you know, from getting oh, by the way, the coils are mesh. They're mesh. They perform really well actually, the coils do, you know. But yeah, that's primed up. Actually just stick another little drop in as well for luck. Yeah, leave that to one side, and yeah, just show you how easy it is to put in. They're called plug and play, and there's actually a good few extra coils. You can get 0.2, 0.3, 0.468. There's supposed to be a rebuildable coming out. I haven't come across it, but anyway, put your pod in. Simple, just push, plug and play as they call it. Any of the Voopoo P&P coils are compatible with the Argus, which is great. And you have a little plastic, you see here, this little plastic thing here. It's got a kind of a little arrow on it to fill. You just pull that up and fill. It's a nice big, it's a nice, hang on, let's get a view of that. Yeah, it's a nice big port, you know, nice big fill port, which is great. So we're going to fill it up with this lemon custard cream, which is gorgeous. Oh, by the way, I got these, all the stuff you're looking at here, I got from Vape in County Ferbarn, Offaly in Ireland. He's a great selection, lovely fella Milan. Well, he's a great selection of juices, etc. So that's that. We're gonna leave that, put that to one side, put that actually over there for now, and yeah, that's it really. Gonna show you now the settings. So we're gonna put this in. I have some juice. Do I have some juice in here already? Yeah, so gonna show you the settings. You see, I have a focus. Yeah, 65. You can see the S there. That's stealth mode. So if we go up, if we go down, the coil is, that's a 0.14. It shouldn't be going up that high really. 0.14 ohms. So go up again. Can you see the yellow screen there? So yeah, you see it goes up to maximum power. That's the smart chip, you know. Oh, sorry, by the way, it's actually, 0.14. So I think I've put the wrong coil in actually, folks. Do you know that? This is actually the 0.2 coil I've put in there. And so anyway, gonna swap over and put this pod in and just show you how this stealth mode works. So just get that focus, 35 watts. Now you see it won't let me go above 40. As you can see there, 0.34. It's meant to be 0.3, but it's coming out as 0.34. Go down all the way to 5 and max power. You see, whatever coil you put in, it according, you know, Ohm's law, it kind of sticks to Ohm's law. So when it's in stealth mode, but to come out of stealth mode, 1, 2, 3, 3 clicks and it turns blue, and you have R, which is rebuildable. So I can go all the way up to whatever I want, all the way up to 160. Should be, yeah, max power, 160. And if you want to go into your different wires, your resistances, 1, 2, 3, you can, there's a nickel, titanium, stainless steel. It's a stainless steel, then it's a long press fire, 315 centigrade. the screen turns green. I don't think my phone is picking up the colours very well though. Screen turns green anyway. It goes all the way down to 100 and all the way back up to, it's nice and fast, 1 point increments, all the way up to 315. So then 1, 2, 3, we're back into stealth mode. So it will only allow me to go to 40 watts. It will only allow you on the stealth mode to go to the maximum your coil wattage is, which is, it's handy, because it saves you burning out your coils, and it's great that you can go. I'll just quickly show you again. Max power, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There, then it turns blue, and you've got the R there. You're into rebuildable, so you can put any tank on you want. It's like, well, you can put any tank on. It might just look a bit funny if it's if it's overhanging, like. Anyway, so yeah, I think there's not much really. Yeah, up and fire. Up and fire just shows your chipset. Fire to get out of that. What's down and fire, puff cleared. Oh yeah, and fire and minus should, come on. Fire and minus, I'm sure should come on. No, it's not doing it. Or is it up and fire? No, that's the chip again. This is annoying now. This is getting bloody. How do you lock it again? Was it minus and fire? Sorry about this, folks. Bloody chipset's come up again. Hang on. No. Do you know what? What's going on? Do you know why? Because I have it in rebuildable. So we go back anyway, just to show you again. If you want titanium and long press fire, yeah, puts you into titanium mode. Not that I don't think a lot of vapers use titanium now. But yeah, there you are, TI, 100 degrees, all the way up to, all the way up to 300. So once it's in rebuildable mode, and I think actually now, yeah, you see there, plus and minus on rebuildable mode, you can, titanium and wattage, just showing your specs there, so come out of that fire, but really on 1, 2, 3 to get it back to stealth, you can see the S there, 38, and it will only go up to 40 max power. So that's kind of it really. I can't get the lock. I can't get the lock up, It's really pissing me off, actually. Very annoying, that is. Or, and by the way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come out of that chipset first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switches the device off. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switches it back on again. Yeah, so the Gene has all the protection, it won't let you burn out your coils and short circuit protection, all the usual stuff. But I just like, again, I really love the look and the style of this mod. And tell you what now, gonna bring it up and have a vape on it and tell you what I think, yeah? Pros and cons. So, here we go. Hey Vapers, so that's it, the Argos, have it on 40 watts, let's have a two. Yeah, sound, you know, lovely flavour. Didn't take long for that lemon custard to soak in either. Yeah, it performs really well, you know, the flavour on it is good. I forgot to show you the airflow actually. You got a decent bit of airflow there. It's a nice little grip feel to it, you know, which is great. And yeah. Yeah, and the coils seem to keep up, and you can get, like I said, there's a load of coils from 0.2 to 1 to 0.12 for, but you know, it says a mouth to lung, but I think actually I'm just gonna change the pod. I think this one here that I have is, just check what I have in there. You see, that's gone up to 65 watts now. That's the 0 point. I get mixed up with all the pods because I've got a few of them. You see, that will only go up to 60, 65. No, 80 actually, yeah, 80. But I noticed on it a bit of a con. First con is Voopoo, you know, you should stick an extra pod in would be nice, you know. You give 2 coils, it wouldn't do no harm to give an extra cod. But the pros is brilliant looking mod, you know, lovely looking, nice feel in the hand. Dual 18650. You've got that chipset. You have the choice of putting your own coil on, putting your own atomizer on, which I'll quickly show you now. It's a good idea, you know. I'll put the blotto back on and just see what that's reading out. So I'm putting the blotto on there, and it's coming out still in stealth mode, 0.16, yeah. So that's coming out to 80 watts. What's it letting me? Yeah, it's only letting me go up to 80 watts. So, but if you want, you can 1, 2, 3, put it in rebuildable, and you can go as high as you want, 85 watts. This is the mini blotto. Yeah, so really handy that is, you know, that you can put your own pod kit. You can actually put your own tanks on. I think is a big pro from me. I'm gonna put that back to put it back onto. Come on, put it back onto. Take that off actually and put it back onto. So you need your pod in to go back onto the stealth mode. Yeah. Now what have I done there wrong? Have the base on this, yeah. So yeah, all in all, it's you know, I think you're better off. You get the 2mm pod with it, but you can get the full 0.5mm, which I have on it now, which looks okay. So yeah. yeah, and like I said, it keeps up and that, and it's handy. It's got some good features. If I'd recommend, I'd give it 7 out of 10. You know, the presentation, the functionality, the way you can, you know, put it at stealth mode and rebuildable mode is really good. You know, that's the Argus GT from me, the Village Vapor, and I hope you learn something out of that, you know. And I'll say goodbye to you. See you all. I'll just vape yous out.